Well, hi, welcome to my channel. Okay, so this has been a very long-awaited on my part review. So I have gone all in with embracing my curly hair a little over a year ago, and I've given up silicones and all the stuff. My amazing curly hair hairdresser recommended that I try Innersense products, and I'm like, okay, we're in quarantine, so why not? This will be a great time. It gives me something to do. It's been about a month, 8 different products here. So I'm hoping that I can share this information with anyone who is either thinking about trying Innersense, or you have and you're maybe struggling with the products a little bit, or you've tried it and maybe given up, maybe you want to try it again, or you've tried it and it's sitting in your cabinet. Everyone's hair is different. Works for one person isn't going to work for another. So I finally feel like I figured out the combination of products and how to use them for my hair. And this is day 2 here, just FYI. Will probably do a wash day routine, but I'll show you what my hair is in the back. Okay. So I'll give you kind of my overall experience over this month and what I liked, what worked, and what maybe didn't work. Another video of an actual wash day and how I'm really using these products. I ordered all these myself. I ordered the hydrating cream hair bath, and I also ordered the hydrating cream conditioner, quiet calm curl control. And you can see I just ordered these small little they're more like trial sizes, like 2 ounces, 2 fluid ounces. I create hold styling gel. Some people said that you just need to use a lot less of these products. So I was kind of going in with that. Or some people said, wow, this was too concentrated. This stuff is really concentrated, and that is kind of what I got before using them. So I already kind of knew that they were concentrated. So, but like, how much do I use? I used like very little, and I've also used a lot more, and I used medium, and I just I was like, I am not liking this. What I felt, to describe it, because that helps me to kind of know like what was my hair feeling like. I felt like there was product on my hair. I really felt like the product, not only just with my hands. I felt it like I had that sense of, oh, I have product in my hair. And it wasn't like horrible, I mean, but I just kind of had that, it felt like it was weighing my hair down, and my hair was frizzy. So it seemed dry, frizzy, weighing my hair down. I'm just like, well, maybe I need different products. Ordered the Sweet Spirit leave-in conditioner. I really liked it. I still do. And again, just a small one. It seemed to kind of help, hold more moisture in, but I was still having that issue. If I used less, it seemed like it was of just everything. My hair was getting dry and frizzy. If I used too much, it was dry and frizzy, but way down. I mean, I wanted to give up. Interestingly enough, other people's reviews, the I Create Hold Gel, it creates this great cast. I didn't feel like I got a cast out of it, like that much. I felt like the cast was very little. Even when I used a ton, I still felt like it wasn't getting the type of cast I wanted, that I could really, scrunch out. I got this I Create Lift Volumizing Foam. And then I also got this I Create Volume Lotion. So I'm going to talk about these for a second. I like them a lot. I feel like they're both really light. Now this is a foam, but it's just a really light foam. So let me talk about this for a second. This I Create Volume Lotion. I don't feel like it's a lotion. It's called a lotion. I feel like it's really light. And it's almost like a serum. It's not like quite like an oil, but to me, it feels more like a serum. It's clear. And in fact, maybe I can show you. See, it's just, it's really light feeling. So I went crazy with that foam and it got a great cast. I'm like, this is it. I finally have a cast on my hair and it scrunched out beautifully. And this, like, throughout the day, it just got, like, all of a sudden that foam that was just light and wonderful my hair got frizzy. I got less curl. Like, something wasn't just, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe I just used way too much of that. So then I was just kind of rethinking everything. And part of it was the techniques. I think that's really important, like what works for your hair. Some of the techniques that I kind of changed thinking, well, I need to do things the way other people are doing because it's already tried and true and this is what's working for them. And they were new things. And I can talk more about that, but there are things that did not work for my hair. What I did, this was the big thing, is I used a lot less, but it wasn't about that. It was about how I was applying it. What I found is every single product, it is very concentrated. Which, if you're using it like you've used other products, for me, it just didn't work. It's just going to sit on the hair, it's going to weigh it down, or it's just going to you don't use enough, so it's still going to just sit on the hair because it's so concentrated. Every single product, what worked for me, again, starting with super wet hair, all that stuff, taking the product, a lot less than I'm used to, and I emulsify in my hands for a long time. Like, I'm thinking, so I don't just rub it in my hands. I keep going with it until, and it almost like kind of, okay, I'm not an expert, so I'm just going to go with my own words and my own observations, which it could be completely wrong. But as I'm rubbing the product, it almost like it's thinned out because it's so concentrated. And then, like, at the same time, it's like stretched and thinned out and kind of created more. Like, if you started with this much, I emulsified it in my hands. I didn't just kind of rub it and then put on my hair like I'm used to doing with other products. I rubbed it and rubbed it and rubbed it until it almost like doubled in volume in some sense, I think. So all of a sudden, when I was putting product on my hair, it was a very different process. So it wasn't just kind of rubbing it on, still having very concentrated product and putting on my hair. It was, I'm rubbing it. Even the texture and the feel of the product is changing. And once it kind of changes in my hands, then I applied it gently to my hair. I did this with each one. I also played around with combining products and doing the same thing. So I wasn't just putting on one and then another. Today, on second day hair, that worked really well, combining a couple products. So I used all of those products that I mentioned, but a little bit of all of them. And I could definitely say, I think the technique that I'm using them, I could probably eliminate some, but I kind of like what I'm using. Like, I like what I'm doing, and I really feel like each product is giving me something different. Oh, and this is what I used. I just got this in the mail, this I Create Finish. It's like a spray. I used just a little bit of it yesterday after my hair was dry and after I scrunched out the crunch and did all that. I used just a very light mist. It seemed to, I think I could go with or without it, but I think that right now it's raining a lot here. So this is day 2, but you also should know that I, this morning, had my hair up in a ponytail, which, okay, that's fine. And I went running in the rain. So my hair, after day 1, I felt great. Day 2, I went running in the rain. So I came back with sweat and rain and just, kind of drenched. And anyways, I feel like there's a lot of details to know about these products. And I'm hoping that me buying 8 different products can help others. And what I've learned, I almost feel like it's what I've learned not to do. And then what I've learned to do with the products, I feel like it's almost not just the fact that they're very concentrated, use less, that's feels like there's some other things in there that of technique that works. Let me know if you have questions, but I think it would be probably even more helpful to see like my action routine. All right, I will see you guys later.